aboard, and the first thing that strikes us is these gorgeous Yamaha 300s that will push this boat to a top speed of around 40 knots. Let's step inside now. Sports fishers. So what's the logic behind a boat like this? Well, it's basically for those people who love sport fishing. That might sound obvious, but what do we mean by that? These are the guys and girls that go out all day, go a long way offshore, and typically in various places around the world they'll go kind of big game fishing, specimen hunting, all that stuff, which is why we don't see it quite so much really in the UK. But what struck me is I'm actually quite impressed with the space that we've got back here. So we've got sort of a lounger on that side, we've got a good sized bench seat for probably 2 people, and then over here we've got a kind of an outdoor kitchen area. So we've got a grill on this side, and then over here we've got a decent size sink. You'll also notice how many cup holders there are as we go around this boat. It's like everybody must have at least 10 beverages. Okay, back to here. Down below we've got a fridge, and then we've got a little bit of storage, if that one undoes. Oh, hang on, struggle. What is that? What is that? I've got to find out. Oh, it's a bin. There you go. After all that, it was just a bin. I thought it was going to be far more intriguing. Down here we've got a couple of drawers for bits and pieces, cutlery and so forth, and then our battery isolators are actually down underneath in this panel here. A little bit of luxury up here. It's a drop down telly. When that's not in use, that one just pushes straight back up on a gas strut. Turn that handle and that's out the way. But if the fishing's dull, well, maybe the video's a bit better. Really nice side gate here. It's very, very chunky indeed. Why am I struggling to undo things today? Anyway, I'm sure that works. And then over here we've got the all-important live bait bin. So if you're after big fish, you need small live fish, and that one's what it's for. But of course, if I'm fishing, I'm going to probably pull this one up and push that out the way, and now I've got a decent amount of deck space to be able to fight those fish. Storage underneath here, loads down here. Look at the size of that. Fantastic. Batteries and so forth, all pretty obvious. Lock that one down. And then we've got some storage under here as well, I think, from memory. Yes, we have. There you go, so somewhere to put all your covers and so forth. So actually, surprisingly civilised back here. Perhaps more civilised than I thought for an out-and-out fisher. Let's move along the side. I'm going to go to the bow. Now, you can see along the side here, we've got all this padding. So I guess if you're out in rough weather and you're getting sort of boshed against the side here, that's going to be important. Very deep, nice big handrails here. And then this is a bit of a revelation. Look at this, for a lounging area. Nice table, seating, I would say, probably for about 6 people actually. Very, very comfortable. So you can let the boys and girls spend their time out the back fishing, and you can be at the front eating and drinking. And there's your anchor and winch, all nicely hidden away. So quite impressive actually, just looking back at the boat. You can see here that it's sort of asymmetrically designed. So the wheelhouse with 3 helms is on the starboard side, and then you've got access forward and aft on the port side. But it's a really nice, wide, safe boat to move around. Now, I've left these covers on. You can remove them, of course. But I've left them on because actually when they're in place, although this is a, effectively vinyl sides, inside feels really secure and really safe. So what do we got? We've got 3 seats here, all nice, all individual. Again, you can lift these squabs up if you want to drive stood up. Got a little drop down here as well. So you can stand on that, and then from this position, got a really good view out. Again, bear in mind, sports fish is the kind of boats that go out in pretty heavy weather on occasions. So all of this stuff is important. Anti-glare topping on here. Got a couple of big Garmin screens there, multi-function displays, VHF down here, joystick controls as well, trim tabs, all the essentials of life. But quite a nice place to be actually. It does feel very, very cozy in here. We've got a couple of speakers up top to listen to your tunes as you're driving through the weather. So upstairs, yeah, I'm really impressed. But there's more. So let's have a little look down below. And this came as a real surprise to me, because you've got amazing headroom down here. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Loads of space, loads of light as well. And actually I think a really clever setup. So we've got this sofa here. Behind the sofa effectively is the berth. And this sofa back folds down, and then you end up with a bed that goes right the way through. Now I will show you how this folds, but this is actually powered, and we're not on mains power at the moment, so I can't actually get that drop down, but you can see where it would go, and then you'd have a big V. Over here we have our heads. So a good size head, loads of headroom again. Loo, nice surface there. Good natural light, nice sink, and then a shower with a sit down as well, and a glass or perspex door that pulls across, so that keeps the rest of it nice and dry. Really good space. A little bit of storage down here, I think. Yes. Electric loo there as well. Back out of there, shut that door, and then we have the most enormous double bed. So half a step down, and underneath the sole of the deck we have this double. Now there's a curtain along here to give you a bit of privacy, but if you're a family, well, you might not bother with that. But this is truly huge. Bit of storage space at either end, but I never really expected that. So you've got 4 berths on this 33 footer. You've got an amazing entertaining space out at the front. You've got fishing galore at the back, and you've got a nice wheelhouse with 3 seats. And they've even managed to put a little microwave oven down here as well. So that and the grill, and I think your catering is probably pretty much taken care of. Storage here, some nice drawers. It all feels nice quality as well, I have to say. Fusion stereo controller there. And then back up a couple of decent steps into the wheelhouse. I've just noticed as well a big cool box there. Very useful if you're going fishing, because you need lots of things that are cool, like beer, for example, if it's my fishing trip. So let's go back out on deck. I have managed to find out what I was doing wrong with this gate. I wasn't pressing the button. So for all of those that are screaming and saying, just press the button, there you go. I worked it out eventually. Press it, shut it, and there we go. So, 33 SAV. First time I've been on a sports fisher. Admired them from afar for many, many years, but kind of assumed that they were going to be very utilitarian, lots of bare fiberglass, quite hard work. This boat has really impressed me, as indeed has the price. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the tour. If you like it, share it, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of good stuff. It helps us enormously. And please, if you've got one of these, let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.